just go and check and see if they're there. The evidence you shall give touch the matter now before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
So help me God.
Yes, thank you, Sergeant. Please sit down.
Sergeant, your full name, rank and station, please.
My name is John Cheeseman. I'm a Sergeant of Police.
Sergeant, you've heard the defendant's name called 3 times outside the court. There's no appearance.
That's correct.
It's now past the hour of 10 a.m.
That's correct.
Your worship, I attended the previous court record.
Yes, thank you, Sergeant.
Sergeant, you've made a statement in relation to this matter?
Yes.
To give your evidence, please.
About 11 a.m. on the 6th of February 1988, following a complaint with Constable Young, I attended 229 Trafalgar Street, Stanmore. Upon arrival, I observed a large 2-storey Federation home, painted white and standing on the corner of Trafalgar and Merton Streets. The front of the premises faced Trafalgar Street and the main Western Railway line. I observed a full-sized mannequin doll hanging from the top floor of the building. The doll had a hangman's noose around its neck, with the rope entering an upstairs window. Adjacent to the doll was another hangman's noose. The doll was dressed in long blue pants, had a striped blue shirt. Under the shirt, it was wearing a bra. It was also wearing one sand shoe. The hair had been added, made from string and painted yellow. A red substance was smeared over the lips. Adjacent to the doll, power lines were attached to the building, which ran from a power pole in Trafalgar Street. About 1 metre from the mannequin doll, and attached to these wires was a small doll nailed to a wooden cross. This doll had artificial pubic hair attached. Also attached to the wires was a pair of women's panties with a small bottle tied in the crutch. There was also a bra, bones and plastic bottles attached to the wires. The lower section of the house was covered in graffiti, with the words including, "This did not happen when Mal ruled," "AIDS house," "Blake and Kittle is shit," "Alan Kittle smokes tampons," "Piss off agent," "Auntie is a turd," "House cursed," "Fuck off Kittle," "Cautioned armed attack dogs," "Hilton Security Proprietary Limited," "Auntie is a turd and uses tampons," "Free Jimmy," "A dead agent is a good one," "Auntie uses tampons," "Blake and Kittle masturbate," "Blake and Kittle lick asses," "Devil is God 666. On the front fence of the premises there was graffiti with the words, "I hate slant-eyed cunts," "A Kittle shit," "Kill slant eyes." There was further graffiti on the side fence and other parts of the house, including the drawing of a penis on the front path with the word "shafted." The graffiti in the mannequin doll and the other items hanging from the power lines were in full view of Trafalgar Street and Merton Street and the main Western Railway line. Whilst I was present at the premises, I observed numerous vehicles travelling in Trafalgar Street slow down, and the occupants in the cars observed the premises. This was causing a dangerous traffic problem. I then had a conversation with several persons and I was told something. I then had a conversation with Detective Flogel of the scientific section and was present at the premises when he took several photos of the outside of the premises. And I produced those photos.
Attend to those photos, Your Worship.
Yes, thank you.
I then made arrangements for the rescue squad to attend, and the mannequin doll and the other offensive items attached to the power lines were removed. I then returned to the Petersham Police Station, and as a result of information received, I caused a search warrant to be issued. I then returned to the premises and gained entry to flat 3, 229 Trafalgar Street, the flat of the person who I now know to be the defendant. No persons were home and the premises were searched. At 3:15 on the 9th of February, I saw the defendant at the Petersham Police Station, and I said to him, "My name is Sargeant Cheeseman. I've been informed that you are responsible for hanging a mannequin doll from your flat window at flat 3, 229 Trafalgar Street, Stanmore, and hanging other offensive items from the electrical wires which are attached to the house. You are also responsible for graffiti which has been painted on the building. What have you got to say about this matter?" He said, "I only hung the doll out the window for a joke. I didn't put the things on the wires, and I only painted some of the graffiti. I said, "What is your occupation?" He said, "I'm a private inquiry agent." He then produced a current private inquiry agent's identification. I said, "I'm going to shortly charge you in relation to this matter. You have caused great concern to many members of the public. You need not say anything about this matter unless you wish, as anything you do so will be recorded and may later be used in evidence. Do you understand that?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Do you wish to make a statement about the matter?" He said, "Yes." I then handed the defendant a piece of paper and I was present when he handwrote a statement. At the conclusion of the statement, I typed a number of questions which he completed. He then signed the statement and I produced this statement.
Tender a hand for the statement.
Yes, thank you.
That's my evidence.
Thank you, Sergeant.
Your Worship, I tender the cross and the dummy. You see those two?
The
Right, thank
actual
you.
cross that was on the power lines is in that bag, and the other items that were hanging from the power line is in
Do
that
you wish
bag.
to see them, ma'am?
I think you're fairly clear from the photographs. Yes, is that the case for the prosecution?
Yes.
Yes, Your Worship.
So I find the offence is proved. Are there any antecedents?
Not known on a fingerprint check, ma'am. I'll tender a document stating that.
Thank you. These are rented premises, are they, the defendant is living in?
Yes, ma'am.
On the offensive behaviour, the defendant is fined $200 and 2 months to pay. And on malicious injury, damaging the wall, the defendant is fined $200, 2 months to pay, and required to pay the $200 compensation to Mahajan.